Hello students. In this video, let us start the lesson Haldi's Adventure. This is lesson 2, unit 2. This is a lesson in unit 2. So, take a look at the image here. You can see a little girl, she is Haldi, and you can see a giraffe. This looks like it is going to be a very interesting story. So, let's start. One morning, as Haldi walked to school, she met a giraffe. The giraffe wore big glasses and held a book in his hand. He smiled and said, "Good morning, Haldi." So, as we can see here, Haldi met with a giraffe. When did she meet with the giraffe? One morning when she was walking to the school. So, as you can see here, the giraffe is wearing glasses and is holding a book in his hand. So, this is an image of what giraffes look like. As you can see, they are very big animals with long legs and neck. They are also good runners, as you can see here. Giraffes are also very cute when they are young. Now let's see what Haldi and the giraffe talk about. So the giraffe says, "Good morning, Haldi." So we have learned that it is good manners to greet someone as soon as you meet them. Haldi looked up at him. "I'm sorry to stare," she said, "but I have never met a giraffe like you." So here, staring means to look at someone continuously. So Haldi is staring at the giraffe because she is curious. Why is she curious? It's because she says she has never met a giraffe like the one she's meeting right now. The giraffe says, so the giraffe introduces himself. "My name is Smiley," said the giraffe. "Whenever you see me, you will smile." So as you can see here, Haldi is smiling, giraffe is also smiling. So the girl's name is Haldi and the giraffe's name is Smiley. Haldi was surprised and happy too. Then she remembered that she would be late for school. So Haldi is the good student. Although she is very curious about the giraffe, she doesn't want to be late for school. So she said to the giraffe, "I would love to talk to you, but I must rush to school or I will be late." So even Haldi has a nice manner of speaking wherein she says, "Hello giraffe, I would love to talk to you more, but because I need to rush to school, I cannot." So she is taking her leave here. Okay, let's see what the giraffe says. The giraffe said, "Not if you ride on my back. If you climb on my back, I will run so fast that you will feel you're flying to school. Do you go to school every day?" So the giraffe wants to be Haldi's friend and he is offering her a ride to school. Now, because this is a story and we are dealing with a talking giraffe, this is the situation. But in real life, whenever somebody you don't know offers you a ride to school, you should always refuse and talk to your parents or your teachers. So let's see what Haldi says. Haldi is saying, "Yes, I go to school on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. On Saturdays, I play games at school." Is your school also similar to this? Just think about it. "What do you do in school?" asked the giraffe. So Haldi is saying, "I learn about the stars, the trees, the birds, and the animals." "That is good," said the giraffe. "I too like books." Now, Giraffe is saying that he likes books too. Remember, in the beginning when Haldi met him, the giraffe had a book in his hand. They have lots of fun. "Now jump on my back. I will take you to school." So as you can see here, Haldi is riding the giraffe to school. Haldi jumped on the giraffe's back and found that she could see many things from the top. Before she knew it, she reached the school playground. She climbed down. So now the giraffe has dropped Haldi to school. When she turned back to thank the giraffe, she found that he had gone away. Oh, Haldi thought, what a wonderful adventure I have had. So, Haldi has now reached school and she is thinking she is very happy about the adventure that she has just had. So, that was a nice story. Let's take a look at glossary. So, as we discussed, to stare at someone is to look at them for a long time. To surprise, so a surprise is an event or a piece of news that is unexpected or happens suddenly. So, in our story, Haldi was surprised and happy too. This is because she's met the giraffe who is talking to her. Adventure. So, Haldi is saying, what a wonderful adventure I have had. Adventure is an unusual, exciting experience. Wonderful. This is pleasant or enjoyable. Okay? Now, let us go to answer the questions in comprehension. So, the first question is, where was Haldi going? So, we know that the answer to this is Haldi. Where was she going? Was she going to the market? No, Haldi was going to school. Okay, so let me just shift this over here so you can see. The next question, why did Haldi stare at the giraffe? So why do you think Haldi stared at the giraffe? So Haldi stared at the giraffe because she had never met a giraffe like that one. And is Haldi stared at the giraffe because she had never met such a giraffe before. Okay, next, why was Haldi surprised? So, to answer this, let's go back to our lesson. Haldi was surprised because the giraffe said his name was Smiley and that whenever you saw the giraffe, you will smile. So, let's write our answer. So, because we are writing a name, it's better to capitalize the S. Introduced himself as Smiley and told her that she would smile whenever she looked at him. Okay, this is answer to question 2. Next, question so that was answer to question 3. Question 4, how did she reach the school? So we know that Haldi rode on the giraffe's back. Haldi rode, so this is the past tense of ride. Haldi rode on the giraffe's back. So better we complete it to reach school. Okay. 5th one. What do Haldi learns at school? So here I think it's better if the question is phrased, what does Haldi learn at school? Okay. So we got to know that she learns about the stars, the trees, the birds and the animals. So Haldi learns about the stars, the trees, the birds and the animals. Okay, so think about it. What and all do you learn at school? Let's try to answer the fill in the blanks questions. The giraffe wore glasses. Okay. Dash stared at the giraffe. So who was staring at the giraffe? It was Haldi who was staring at the giraffe. Okay. On Dash, she plays games at school. So on which day of the week does she play games at school? So the answer is on Saturday she plays games at school. Let's do activity C. I think you will enjoy this. Imagine you are the leader of your class. You want to make your class the best in the school. Write down instructions you would like to give to your classmates. So what and all do you need to follow to be the best class in the school? Two of them are put all the pieces of paper in the dustbin so that you don't litter your classroom. Listen to the teacher. What else? Do not talk among yourself when there is the teacher teaching. Okay. So what else can you do? One other thing that you can do is you can always arrive to your class on time. Okay. So let me write that down here. On time, there's another word for all time. It is punctual. So you can either say be punctual or be on time. Punctual means to arrive somewhere right on time. So the fifth one, I'll let you think about it and jot it down here. Next, vocabulary. From the word education, form as many smaller words of 2, 3 and more letters as possible. Use letters only as many times as they're found in the word. 2 examples are given for you. More than 50 words can be formed. So this is interesting, where we have 2-lettered words, 3-lettered words and 4-lettered words. So give this a try. Let me also try. Here you can pause the video and you can give it a try, or if you want, you can give it a try together with me. So for 2-lettered, you can just write no, because here you have on, okay. So remember, in the instructions, they haven't paid attention to the order of the letter. Although it is on, you can also use it as n. Okay. For 3-lettered, you can go with ion. Okay. What is an ion? It's a charged atom. Next, for 4-lettered, the word I can think of is duct. So duct, one example for duct is tear ducts. In our eyes, we have tear ducts from which tears are. Added 3 more lines. In, not, tone. Tone is a musical note. Okay. So here you can also write note. Do, net, date, and ton, aced. Aced is the past tense of the word ace. To ace something is to do very good in something. If you tell your friends, I aced the exams, that means you've done very well in your exams. So this is a very fun activity. Give it a try on your own. So an additional thing that you can do here is to take some more words like textbook, class teacher, Sachin Tendulkar, etc. and form similar words. Next, we have a word building exercise. Put any one of the letters A, E, I, O, U, so any one of the vowels, between 2 letters in the box given below to make meaningful words. So let's give it a try. For the first one, we can have the vowel A. So that becomes bat. Okay. Now, what about the second one? We can either make it cap or cup. What about the third one? Let's make it dog. We can also make it dug, which is the past tense of dig. Okay. Next, his or has. Okay. Next, we can have pen, pin, pan. Okay. Next one, let's have sun. So this can either be sun or son. It can also be sin. Sin means any papa. Okay. In Kannada, sin is papa. So let's have sun. Okay. Add one letter before and after the letters to make as many meaningful words as you can. So again, this is a exercise for you in which you have to add one letter before and after the letters given below. So you can attempt each of them as many times as you want. Okay. So for the first one, we can have, like we saw in the previous exercise, we can have pan. Okay. Next, for E, we can have the similar one, that is pen. So for the O, we can have son, sun. So this is a very interesting activity. I will leave the rest for you. It is very easy because all you need to do is find words that have the middle letter as these letters. For example, this can be pin, ate, ate, ape, ape, arer. Okay. And for this one, you can go ahead with any one which has H in the middle. For example, the, the. Next, arrange the following letters in alphabetical order. So this is also quite easy. How you can do this one is go from the beginning, start looking for words that start with the letter A. So here we only have one ant. This is going to be the first one. Next, similarly repeat with B. We have bird here, which is going to be the second. Next for C, cap. Similarly, go ahead till you finish all the words. Okay. Finally, we are ending this lesson with a quote from Mahatma Gandhi ji. The weak cannot forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. So what this means is whenever there's a situation that calls for your forgiveness, you need to have the strength to go ahead and forgive someone. So that is the end of the lesson Haldi's Adventure. I will see you all in the next video.